It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 20th of July. I'm Michael Groff. A tale of two forecasts underway here. First, for the rest of this week, generally dry conditions with temperatures to remain above average. But then by this weekend and heading into next week, a notable change in the weather pattern takes place with monsoon moisture on the increase and a significant upswing in the number of showers and storms across the state. The best news of all, a rather dramatic downturn in afternoon high temperatures. In fact, we may have a day or two next week where highs don't even make it to the 100-degree mark. All right, let's get into it here, taking a look at the almanac from yesterday. And oh boy, 111 degrees the afternoon high. 94 was the record warm low temperature. The normal high for the date, 107, the normal low, 85. And we're about 2.5 inches behind on rainfall. Hopefully, we'll start to cut into that deficit by this weekend and next week. As we look outside right now, it's 7 a.m., mostly cloudy sky greeting us this morning. We're sitting at 93 degrees at Sky Harbor. That's been the low temperature so far. The dew point at 57, relative humidity 32%, wind from the west-northwest at 13 miles per hour, and the barometer 29.97 inches and rising. The weather pattern here across the southwest, well, of course, it's being dominated by high pressure and a sprawling ridge at that, extending from the southeast U.S., the Gulf of Mexico, the southern plains, and into the greater southwest. One of those high centers is almost right on top of us now. And with that, we have sinking air, and that prevents thunderstorms from developing, those clouds from bubbling up, forming those storms, at least over the deserts today. But you will note a rather significant MCS, a mesoscale convective system, or rather large thunderstorm complex, did develop last night across northwest Mexico, the remnants of which moving over the Sea of Cortez, and that has created a Gulf surge, a surge of higher humidity, those dew points well up in the 70s across parts of southwest Arizona and southeast California this morning. And that's part of the reason that we have some breezy weather around here through the early morning and mid-morning hours today. But that will begin to relax as we go through the rest of the day today. We expect another round of breeziness tonight, though, as we'll outline in a moment. All right, you can see underneath that ridge, heat is the story. Look at these temperatures. Now, these are as of 9 a.m. Eastern time. These are about an hour old when I pulled these. But it was already 91 degrees in Wichita Falls, Texas, 86 in Oklahoma City, 87 at Joplin, Missouri. So it's going to be another hot day under there. And as a result, another round of heat advisories and excessive heat warnings for the southern and central plains and into parts of the southeast U.S. Here in Maricopa County, well, we've got an air pollution advisory, high pollution for elevated ozone levels for Maricopa and Pinal County today, and excessive heat watches and warnings for the Mojave Desert, as well as parts of southeast California. But as of this moment, as of this recording, no heat advisories or excessive heat warnings for us here in Phoenix today. The Convective Outlook, the main focus for severe storms today centered on the central Great Lakes states with a vigorous short wave up there. Another risk of severe storms in the northern plains and east of us over parts of Colorado and New Mexico. Here in Arizona, portions of the state in the green. I think that's a little bit of a generous outlook to include Phoenix in the thunderstorm chance today. Nevertheless, though, there will be some widely scattered storms over the higher terrain. Maybe an isolated storm gets into the lower deserts this afternoon. And here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through Wednesday morning of next week. Rain amounts here in Phoenix coming up. Look at that. Around 3/4 of an inch now, with anywhere from 1 to 3 inch totals across the rim country, eastern Arizona, and 2 to 4 inch totals for far southern portions of the state and across northwest Mexico, as a rather active monsoon pattern is just around the corner. And we'll talk about that and everything else going on too as we take a look at the models, see what the future may hold. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run, and this is valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. High pressure is in control here across the southwest, upper heights between 594 to 597 decameters. Now, we will have some clouds around this morning, so what it means for us down at the surface, partly sunny this morning, mostly sunny by this afternoon, a bit breezy this morning with those west-northwest winds anywhere from 10 to 20 miles an hour. And high temperatures this afternoon might be stifled just a little bit by those clouds. Still, I think we'll have highs around 106 to 110. Of course, we will see widely scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms over the higher terrain, an isolated storm in the lower deserts possible. The chance of rain in Phoenix today, technically not zero, but we're going to leave it out of the forecast as we have done for the last couple of days. Now, as we get into tonight, another MCS may develop across northwest Mexico, significant thunderstorm complex down there. And that would serve to give us another round of breeziness overnight tonight with partly cloudy sky, Southwest wind, 10 to 25 miles per hour. Maybe a gust or two to 30 or 35 is possible. So we'll watch for that. But otherwise, I don't think any significant thunderstorm threat exists for us tonight, with overnight lows in the mid-80s to low 90s. Another very warm night is ahead. And then tomorrow, partly sunny in the morning, mostly sunny in the afternoon, and hot. We're expecting highs somewhere between about 108 to 112. And that's really going to be the story on Friday. In fact, we may add on a degree to the afternoon highs. Highs 109 to 113. Widely scattered showers and storms over the eastern mountains, southeast Arizona. But the weather pattern is beginning a transition. By Friday and Friday night, our ridge that's been sitting right on top of us, it begins to scoot off to the northeast, and it'll take a position closer to the Four Corners by Friday evening. All right, here comes the weekend, and here comes that aforementioned change in the weather pattern. The ridge continues to move off to the north and east, now over the Intermountain West. Deeper southeasterly flow comes in, and our guidance is indicating an inverted trough approaching us from the southeast. So scattered showers and thunderstorms now over the higher terrain on Saturday, and some of those will be rolling into the deserts, and a more favorable environment for at least some storms to get in here on Saturday night exists. So we've bumped the rain chance up to 30% for Saturday night. Now, I still think the primary threat from storms on Saturday and Saturday night, at least for us, will focus on gusty winds and blowing dust, but some of you could see some rain out of those storms. High temperatures on Saturday will lower a few degrees back toward around 104 to 108. That's closer to average for this time of year. But Sunday, continued east-southeasterly flow, that inverted trough now coming into southern Arizona. Could see some stronger winds aloft, too, and cooler air aloft, and that would help to further destabilize the atmosphere. So scattered to numerous showers and thunderstorms over the higher terrain, scattered showers and storms in the deserts, and high temperatures headed down further, around 101 to 105 for Sunday, and we've bumped that rain chance up to 40%. As we go to Monday and going forward, forecast uncertainty really grows here as the GFS and some of our ensemble guidance is showing another inverted trough or perhaps a closed low coming into the southwest. And if that verifies, numerous showers and thunderstorms would be around. They could occur just about any time and just about anywhere, although they would still favor the afternoon and evening hours. And the threat would shift from one of severe storms to more of a excessive rainfall or heavy rainfall and potential flash flood situation here. So we'll have to watch this situation carefully, but it is several days out and things can change. But we have continued to increase rain chances here, now up into the 50% bracket for Phoenix on both Monday and Tuesday. Mostly cloudy sky, and with the threat of rain and more clouds and higher humidity levels, we've continued to move temperatures downward, now into the mid-90s to around 101 for both days. All right, now here's a week from today. This is Wednesday the 27th, and this is kind of an interesting, if not chaotic, weather pattern. Arizona sits in something of a no man's land between ridging far to the north and west of us and another one well off to the south and east over the Gulf Coast region. So if that's right, we'd be in this broad deformation zone where significant tropical moisture would just be stuck here. We'd see these easterly waves rotating in around that Gulf Coast ridge and maybe just getting kind of quasi-stationary over the region. And that would produce another round of numerous showers and thunderstorms, and high temperatures would remain below average with more cloud cover and rain chances being above average here. And then as we take a look out 10 days, this is Friday the 29th, ridging over the west coast may become the more dominant feature as it drifts into the Great Basin. But still, that's good news for us. That puts Arizona under an east or northeasterly steering flow in the mid-levels, and that means showers and thunderstorms that develop over the higher terrain are pushed toward the lower deserts each afternoon and evening. So we like to see that. So a very interesting end to the month of July and start to August perhaps underway if all of these trends do verify. All right, speaking of, let's take a look at rainfall for Phoenix. This goes out through the 3rd of August, coming off of the European ensemble. Now, you've got 51 members in this ensemble, and the model spread is pretty sizable here. You've got one member that shows nothing over the next 2 weeks. You've got others that are well up over 2 and 3 inches of rain. The ensemble mean is closing in on 1.5 inches. So we do expect much more active weather in here, at least as we start getting into the weekend and through much of next week and possibly beyond that. Temperatures off the national blend of models, hot today, tomorrow, and Friday, and then lowering quite a bit. And again, I would not be surprised if on Monday, Tuesday, or sometime next week, we have a day or two where temperatures don't even make it out of the 90s. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell. Leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. Music fans, you know what to do. Check it out. It's my streaming station. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun while doing that myself, and the one and only Michelle involved in the programming and operation of that station. So yes, do give it a listen. I leave a link to it in the description. All right. Thank you so much for watching and all of your continued support. It is immensely appreciated. You guys be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and have yourselves a glorious Wednesday.